Greetings and welcome back to A House of Many Doors. I'm KatherineOfSky, and last time we left off with getting Dr. Henry Delgado onto our crew. And we're still in the City of Engines. Let's go ahead and save the game here and see what else there is to do. Let's wander the streets. This city is a self-perpetuating machine, endlessly turning, endlessly producing machinery. There's more to see here than you could imagine in one lifetime. On the intersection of Rust Spider Cog and Bismuth Turning, you stumble across a burned-out shell of a building with an anthroparian standing outside. Anthroparians are like golems, at least superficially. They are built of gleaming steel rather than clay and stone and clockwork. More importantly, though, the strange technological permissiveness of the City of Engines has made them able to think for themselves. Where a golem blindly follows its programming, an anthroparian makes decisions. "Have you come here to attack me?" the anthroparian asks, noticing your stare. Its body is dented and its glass eyes whir as they focus on you warily. "I should warn you, I'm government property." "I'm not here to attack you. If you do attack me, I'm authorized to defend myself," says the anthroparian. Abstaining from doing so is understandable. "What happened here?" "This was the factory where I was built," it says. "It has been here 20 years. I was built here 2 years ago. Yesterday it was burned down by the Soul Movement. Many anthroparians were destroyed. It stands for a while in apparent thought. I cannot leave the City of Engines. Can you bring me some items? I will pay you. I earn 21 guineas a week and I have never spent any of it." Why can't you leave?" "If I left, my mechanisms would fail and my mind stop thinking," it says. "This would leave me unable to work. I would also die." "What is your job?" "I walk up and down the city," it says. "I have a module in my head that allows me to receive telepathic messages transmitted from brainwave emitters. If I hear a message which violates regulations, I report it to the authorities. For this, I am paid 21 guineas a week. I am allowed 1 hour of holiday every 2.5 weeks. It's a good job." "What's your name?" "Some anthroparians refer to themselves by their serial number," it says, "but I think we should make an effort to adopt the customs of human society, so I have named myself Jeremy." "What do you need?" "Unlike other anthroparians, I have a special receiver in my head that allows me to process human brainwaves," says Jeremy. "This is necessary for my job, but it also provides me with an opportunity. I would like to analyze human memories and determine if the claims of the Soul Movement have any merit." What are the claims of the Soul Movement? "They claim that anthroparians can think but cannot feel," says Jeremy. "They claim that our inability to feel emotion means we do not have a soul. They further claim that this makes us dangerous. I would like to assess these claims." So you want me to bring you memory boxes?" "Precisely," says Jeremy. "I will pay you 364 gold for each variety of memory you bring me." It looks down. It has a clock embedded in its wrist. My holiday is almost over," it says. "If you have a new memory to bring me, meet me beneath the East Bilgewater emitter at 7 o'clock. Okay, it stalks away without looking back. Let's see if we can bring a memory to him. Wow, we can bring already several memories. Okay, let's give him happy memories. A lot of gold for this, wow. Jeremy plugs the box into the side of his head and cranks the handle. For a few moments, his glass eyes display an error message. "Ah," he says. I see." He hands you the now empty box and a bag of coins. "Thank you." We have an empty memory box. Let's give him exotic memories. Okay, when he removes the box, he shakes his head slowly. "This was worth the price," he says. "I experienced memories of places outside the City of Engines. I visited places that I could never go and escape." Okay, we gained some more coins and the empty box. So we want bitter, terrifying, thrilling, and intimate memories. Left. "Meet me back here when you have what I need," says Jeremy. Okay, well that's good to know. We gained a lot of gold there, which makes me quite happy about this. Let's see what we've got to buy here. We can buy fuel at 25 gold, which is not too bad, but we have plenty at the moment. Right, so Bilgewater Bazaar. 100,000 miraculous gadgets buzz, spin, and fly amidst the chaos. Automatons and half-working services and flying engines touted on every corner. Ooh, a wondrous device they will buy here. Alright, well we don't have any of that, so let's save the game, City of Engines, and figure out where we need to go next. Where shall we go? So there is, whoa, here's the Lord Aaron-ack down there. We have Twin Flower Rust. We've got Crypt Library with Jack. Bag Stacks with Jack. Wow. Plant a Fetch Mirror. Fortune Hall for Ashen. I feel like we're pretty strong right now, so I kind of want to go down here. Let's start off south. And then we'll go west, south and west. That's what this is. Okay, 1 deactivated golem. Excellent. It's always good to pick up stuff. Oh. Aw, shoot. I think my kinetipede got damaged from hitting those things. That ain't good. There we go. This is a very small room. I didn't know there were different sizes. I guess I haven't paid attention to that. Let's look at the map again. Okay, gotta keep on going. Same way of stair-stepping around. Ooh, Fargyle Keep. This is new. Okay. Spires soar to the ceiling, pale as sculpted wax. Around them a moat, glimmering and lethal. That is the silver of mercury, not water. High above you, red pennants ripple in the house's strange gusts and exhalations. The drawbridge is lowered. The poet knights, it seems, are receiving visitors today. Wow, this is cool. I had no idea this was even here. Let's enter the castle. Ooh. Wow, we need to have poet 30 esoterica and 50 or 30 grit. 30 grit, I think. Knights are sparring and singing in the courtyard. Acolytes shout blistering poetry at target dummies who explode in showers of splinters and straw. They are fine. Let's have an evening with the poet knights. They are fine and generous hosts, especially to an individual of the poetic persuasion. Okay, you spend an evening with old Sir Caliphus and his study, sipping fiery whiskey and listening to stories of his old battles and accomplishments. He tells his tales with a delighted grin, not at all embarrassed or self-effacing, but nor does he sound like he's boasting. Toward the end of the night, he asks you for a story of your own. Words from another world, perhaps, he asked, wistful. Gained 1 thrilling yarn. Oh no, we don't have our story of another world. Shoot, we don't have a story of that sort. Sir Caliphus smiles ruefully and clasps your hand in his. Too much to hope for, he mumbles as you say your goodbyes. Okay, let's see if they sell anything. Depthless delights. The poet knights would love to abstain from the grubby world of commerce, but they have too many bad habits to support. Depthless delights maintains its credibility by treating customers with disdain. Okay, we can get Fargyle whiskey, laudanum, volume of poetry, soporific draft, or hazard coffee. No thank you. I think we're good. Let's leave. Oh, we can't save here. That's interesting. Let's look at the map and find out. We just need to go, okay, south again. Okay, we'll go south. That's weird that we can't save here. That's okay. are creepy. Those birds. Oh god. Ooh, it doesn't want to bother me. Nice. Okay, we got one occultist paraphernalia, but nothing else. Oopsie. Okay. Okay, let's go 1 to the west again. I was also checking the map for any new items that might have appeared. Keeping on going. Wow, this place is empty. No, no, no! Oh god. The wasp is bloated, its belly swollen by eggs. Its ovipositor raw and drooling. On its back are a group of veiled nuns, entrusted with the delicate holy task of finding their wasp a host in whom to lay its eggs. They seem to have settled on a candidate. The wasp dive bombs you, its sting scraping your hull. Let's flee. Oh, retreat into the shadows. Okay. Oh god. Oh no 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 no! Run! Run! Oh. Oh, that's terrifying. Ooh, Gossamer smile. Hello. Jeez, that thing is horrible, that insect. Oh my gosh. Gossamer smile. A silk-draped wonderland. Rusted Ferris wheels, broken slides, and burnt-out carousels. Bright colors that have chipped and faded and stained, all swathed in thick shrouds of cobweb. Vast spiders crawl amongst the funfair relics. In a citadel at the center of the carnival wastes, House Aaron-ack reigns and weaves. 14 apprehensions. A test of vigilance through the carnival waste. Let's go ahead and save. Here. Okay. Right. A battered billboard greets you at the town's outer walls, telling you in bouncy letters to smile. Okay. Let's, we don't need to rest and recover. I think we're pretty good. Gather news. Ooh, they will only trade their news. Trade news of their homeland for news from yours. Okay, that's fine. We'll trade them. One of the giant spiders has laid eggs in a helter-skelter. The rides are preparing a nest raid. The bookkeeper has embarked on an education program for the young. More pilgrims from Harlequin have come to throw away their lives in the wastes. Well, well, the intricacies of Lord Aaron-ack. Okay. Let's go ahead. A story for Lord Aaron-ack. The Lord encourages visitors, especially those with tales to tell. Lord Aaron-ack's throne room is a web-draped catacomb, and the old man himself bears startling resemblance to a corpse propped up on his cobweb throne, gaunt and unmoving. A strange loom sits to one side of him. Spindly iron legs emerge from either side, and they make complex movements as the loom clacks and weaves. A team of sempsters scurry back and forth, pulling great tangles from the loom's mechanisms. Let's see. We can tell him all kinds of different things. Lurid tales, droll recollections. Let's go with the thrilling yarn. We have 2 of those. Your tale is met with apocalyptic silence. Then the old lord nods, then loom clacks into motion. Gained 100 gold and gained 1 Lord Aaron-ack's favor. Excellent. One of these sempsters hands you a bag of coins. Let's tell him some more stories. Give him another one. Okay, another 100 gold. Boom. Right. We can also... Let's see. I want to get that +3, the Lord Aaron-ack's library. So let's go ahead and give him a war story or a lurid tale. Let's give him a lurid tale. We have 2 of those. Good. Wow, this is great. Yes, convince Lord Aaron-ack to let you search his library. The loom is always fussing, clacking, rumbling beside Lord Aaron-ack's home. He gestures for one of the semesters attending you to take you to the Aaron-ack library, a legend of a place forbidden to all but the most honored guests. You follow a long tangle of silk that extends from the loom past the throne, down a trapdoor beyond. Beneath lies a 100-foot climb down a shaking metal ladder, every step accompanied by a sigh of dust. Lord Aaron-ack's library fills the entire cavern, a web of red silk drawn from the loom above. You don't know how many miles of material are here. The network is so vast and intricate that any number, no matter how huge, would be unsurprising. Knotted at every junction in the web are books, thousands of books caught like flies. Ooh, we could look for the thesaurus, or we could attempt to comprehend the web. Unfortunately, we don't have enough insight. Let's look for Odkin's thesaurus. There seems to be no rhyme or reason for the book's locations on the web, no decimal system here. Using a 12-foot stevedore's hook, the seamstress snags 4 volumes of Odkins from random parts of the web. The 5th and 6th are too high even for that, so he swings and catapults up the web like an acrobat. Finally, he somersaults back to your side, a thesaurus in each hand. 6 volumes. The 7th is not here. The seamster can only shrug and blatantly mask his irritation. Let's search for other books that might catch our fancy. You open a volume on Entomarch wedding traditions, and immediately 1,000 penny-sized spiders pour from between the pages, blanketing your arm in seething black. Let's stay quiet and calm. Please relax, says the seamster. They're just making sure you aren't a thief. They might give you a few friendly bites. In terms of volume, you are more spider than human. Things are crawling over your closed eyelids. There are a few sharp nips in your skin, and then the spiders finally fall off you and scatter, each scuttling across the silken web for a new book to set up residence in. If you had been here without permission, they would have left only bones, says the seamster cheerfully. Clearing away the skeletons every week is the best part of my job. Let's keep looking for a book. Here we go. In the web, you discover a few cheap novellas about werewolves, a holy text written by some god you've never heard of, and a red book with an eyeball bulging from its front cover. There are more books here, of course, thousands, but many are dangling in the highest reaches of the web, hundreds of feet above your head, and you only have so much time. So we gain 2 penny dreadfuls, 1 unsanctioned scripture, and 1 ancient grimoire. I'm wondering if I should save this until another time, when we have more insight. Yeah, let's do that. Let's return to the kinetipede. It must be out there somewhere, says Jack. He draws his fingers over his face, leaving 4 long scratches. What are we missing? Where is it? +1 relationship with Jack. Return to the kinetipede. Gosh. We could curry favor. The barons of Gossamer Smile offer to meet with you in their magnificent estates. They hope to ply you with gifts in exchange for your word in Lord Aaron-ack's ear. Okay, let's see. All right, spider-drawn coaches ferry you back and forth. What marvels these barons want to show you. Fine drink, rare meats, and the promise of further gifts to come. And all they want in exchange is the right word at the right time in the right ear. Whether you agree to one of these barons' proposals is, of course, entirely at your discretion. Okay. We have... This one will give us 1 angel wine, 100 gold, 1 fetch mirror. Wow, 3 Lord Aaron-ack's favor for 1 fetch mirror. I think I'll take the angel wine. I can trade him more stories, but I don't have any angel wine. I don't know what that is, but it sounds very nice, so let's get it. Let's give Lord Aaron-ack some more stories. Just so we have 3 again. Give him the droll recollection. Oh. Whoa. Lord Aaron-ack's lips do not even twitch. Most amusing, he says. 50 gold and 1 Lord Aaron-ack's favor. Ooh. So he doesn't like all of the types of stories, looks like it. Unless we've already just given him too many. Let's see. Let's explore the carnival wastes. The creak of the merry-go-rounds, the tang of rust on the breeze. All the colors have faded. A carousel squeaks on its axis, a web in the spokes of a Ferris wheel, dangling a dozen trussed corpses, the peeling faces of 100 painted clowns. Dark shapes skitter between shadows, following you from a distance, spiders with pale human faces. So we gained one disquieting incident, and we spend a day. As you get closer to Gossamer Smile, the followers melt away. Okay, let's see. Silkworks, the finest of silks from the finest of spiders. We can buy Aaron-ack silk here. Iron spider biomechanical spinneret. An unholy amalgamation of gun parts and spider parts. Low damage, high accuracy, chance to immobilize enemy. Ooh, it's like a stun thing. That sounds pretty cool. We don't have enough money, though, for it, unfortunately. All right, let's go ahead and save. And I think that will be all the time we have for this episode. So thank you so very much for joining me. I'm KatherineOfSky. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.